of Worship, and we are here today doing another episode of Comedy Confessions, COVID style. That's right. And today we have Dani Riedel. Dani, tell us about yourself.
Well, Reverend, I'm a comedian. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm a writer, and I love my cats, and I hate Donald Trump, and I'm just living life and trying to envision a better world. It's hard.
A better world is coming. A better world is always coming. Hey, so you are here today to get something off your chest and to get, feel better about something. Let us know what's going on. So, Dani, tell us, what is your sin?
Well, I honestly didn't think that I would have this on my conscience at all, because I really didn't think there was any way I wouldn't get caught. But I took my grandmother to vote, and she wrote in for Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
She passed away in 2010.
I'm sorry.
And then my one of my cats, who's very passionate about socialized medicine, having been through a lot, also wrote in for Bernie Sanders.
So wait a second here. Let me see if I'm catching on to this right. When did this writing in for Bernie Sanders happen?
Well, those mail-in ballots and how easy they are to duplicate.
Oh. So Grandma has been voting from the grave, is what we're saying here now. Yeah,
well. It wasn't just.
But you knew what
grandma.
her opinion. Oh, okay. But you knew what her opinion was, right? You know who she would have wanted to vote for.
I know. Absolutely, and that's what we did. I did with another one of my cats who sadly passed away a few months ago. Also wrote in for Bernie Sanders, and I felt obligated to. You can call it voter fraud if you want, but my precious Crimpet died in my arms, and just said, "Mommy, I'm still feeling the burn."
You're still feeling the burn. Oh man. So let's get this straight. Like, the cat was a registered voter, right?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with that. The cat was a registered voter. Yeah. So the cat's a registered voter, and you knew the cat's wishes, so you were just doing it by proxy. That's all. You were the proxy person. You're the proxy. Right.
And just because you're not alive doesn't mean that your opinion as an American is less valid.
That's right. You were a tax-paying kitty cat your whole life. You're in good shape.
My grandmother, she wasn't registered to vote, but
hey, in this election, who's counting? Hallelujah. This is what we've decided, Dani. Here's what we're going to do, right? What we decided is, here at the Pro Rock House of Worship, Reverend John is going to make America reverend again someday. And I think we're going to run for the next election. What do you think? You want to be my campaign manager? You can help me drum up those proxy votes and stuff,
Sure. Let me tell you the list of people I found out maybe copied my mail-in ballot and wrote in for Bernie.
You got a few?
There was my alive cat, my dead cat, my dead grandmother. Who else copied my ballot that I may or may not have dropped off at the courthouse on their behalf in different disguises? My friend's baby, my neighbor's dog, Chuckles. Oh, my niece's hamster, Bilbo. My this guy named Bob Finkelweather, SpongeBob SquarePants, Jean Valjean, Worf, son of Moog. Gene Roddenberry.
Gene Roddenberry.
After 30 years of him trying to teach us about socialism, it would have been socially irresponsible not to write in for Bernie on his behalf.
So I think what we're going to do, right, to absolve you of this worry that you have, right, you are going to confess your sin to the ballot community, right? You're going to fill out a ballot and you're going to say, I lied. And here's a list of all the things that you lied on. And you're going to put that in an envelope and you're going to send it to them. And you know what's going to happen? They're never going to read it. And then you're going to know it's no problem. Right? That'll absolve you of your sin. That's the first step. The second step is you're going to go to the window. I'm assuming you have a window in your place. You know, you can go to the window. We don't have no windows here. This church is like, you know, we got all those windows behind me, but we can't open them. They don't, you know, so we can't open them up and yell out. But you're going to go to the window. You're going to open up. You're going to yell out. You're going to go, I'm a voter proxy and I am proud. Can you do that? I'm a voter proxy and I am proud.
I'm a voter proxy and I am proud.
I'm a voter proxy and I am proud.
I and my cats are voter proxies and we are proud.
Yeah, we are the proud proxy people. Proud proxy people.
Proud pussy proxy people.
Yeah, man, the PPP, you know, the proud pussy proxy people and stuff. Yeah, right. And then, you know, so, and then you're going to get yourself a nice cup of coffee. Unless you like tea, then you can have tea. Coffee or tea is either one. You know, you're going to sit back and you're just going to laugh for the next 4 years until the proxy wins, you know? What do you think?
I think that's a perfect plan, and I thank you for the absolution. I just think now we need to find a scientist who can make Bernie Sanders immortal.
Maybe instead of making him immortal, maybe we should just do the cloning thing. We should get into the cloning and just clone the guy.
That would work.
Yeah, we can clone him out, you know?
Yeah.
And then actually see if we clone him, we can clone him 50 times and we can put one of them in each state so we can like get a campaign advantage. There you see, that's a good campaign plan. Maybe we ought to do that with the Reverend. What do you think?
That's what I call control of the Senate.
Yeah, right. You know,
control of the Senate.
Clone them. We're gonna clone this to clone it instead of the Senate. We're gonna clone it. I'm gonna put you in charge. You're in the clone it committee. Hallelujah. See, here's the one bad thing about the internet, right? Here's the one bad thing about doing this confession stuff on the internet. The Reverend, the Pro Rock House of Worship, we believe that the word comes through rock and roll. But because of all this censorship now, I can't play the rock and roll because I'm infringing on people's rights, even though I'm spreading their word. How do you like that, huh? They're gonna shut me down on Twitter.
What if you play the rock and roll backwards? Doesn't it always say like fraudulently vote for the socialist if you play any metal song backwards?
It could possibly do that. We should get a turntable and try it out. Vote for the socialists or whatever. Dani, tell us where we can find you.
So my website, danielleriedel.com, and also dannyriedel.com. And if you want to check out my novel, Smile and Walk Away, it's available on the obvious Amazon, but also from Barnes & Noble, Kobo, iBooks, and directly from the publisher Champagne Book Group. And if you just want to read porn, just read chapter 20. But either way, definitely check out my book.
Hey, put that on that list of my reading list, please. Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming out here today, Dani. We appreciate it. And we'll be
thank you for the absolution.
Yeah, hope you feel better.